Now, there's so much talk of how to deal with losses in trading that dealing with wins kind of gets, I guess, brushed to the side. Everyone's more emotional about losing than they are about winning. But the problem with winning can actually be worse than the problem with losing. See, a lot of people might start attributing a couple of wins in a row as being down to their skill. And when that happens, their biases seep in and effectively can create bad habits. For example, if you've been on a couple of winners, you might expect then that you are in fact on a winning streak. And you might attribute that winning streak to something that it is not. This can then cause you to maybe over leverage or, to do the wrong thing. It doesn't matter what it is, but unless you are adequately trying to understand why you're winning, winning can actually be worse than losing. Because something that you might notice or might hear about is loads of people who during the bull market of 2020, 2021, they made a ton of money, but they attributed this to their skill rather than simply the market conditions. When the market conditions changed ever so slightly, they tried to replicate, the exact same thing as during the bull market, and then they lost 70, 80% of their funds. So understanding exactly why you're winning is probably more important than understanding why you're losing. And of course, you can attribute quite a lot of it to luck, but being able to really nail down the difference between luck and alpha. So alpha is, how much you beat a benchmark by, is really, really important. Once you understand that, you take those conditions that you succeed in and try and only trade in those conditions. That is probably the best piece of advice that I can give you when it comes to dealing with winning.